2013 wrap-up video. A few things before I start. I'm sorry that this video is going to be posted a little late, but I've been really busy and haven't had the time to film and things like that, so yeah, I apologise for that. And secondly, please excuse the makeup. It is very dramatic, and I've been fiddling around with my makeup this morning and trying different things, and then I realised actually I was supposed to be doing normal makeup so I could film, but then it was too late and I didn't want to take it off because my face would go all red, so you're just going to be stuck with it. So ignore it. Okay, so I read 8 books in the month of October, which I think is pretty good, and I enjoyed all of them actually, very much so. So let's get started. The first book I read in the month of October is Blood on My Hands by Todd Strasser. This is the second book in Todd Strasser's thrillology. They are 3 completely different books, different characters and everything, not related at all, but they're all kind of thriller, murder, mystery kind of books. This follows a girl, Callie, who is found kneeling by the dead body of the most popular girl in school. And Callie is holding a bloody knife in her hand, so everyone assumes she must be the killer, right? But I really enjoyed this. It was creepy, and I had no idea who the killer was. I really didn't, and it kept me guessing the entire way through. The characters weren't the best, but I really did enjoy it, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I read The Drowning by Rachel Ward. Rachel Ward is the author of the Numbers trilogy. I read the first book and it is really good, and I read this one and I really enjoyed this too. Chicken House Publishing gave me this for a review. It was released sometime this year, and I really enjoyed it. I wasn't that keen on any of the characters in this book. It was alright, but they weren't especially mind-boggling. I didn't like the girl, the love interest in it at all, and the brother who died is an ass. This is about a boy called Quell who opens his eyes, and he is on the banks of a cold lake. His brother is being zipped into a body bag. A shivering wet girl is sitting next to him, and it goes through this whole thing about what happened to them and everything like that. But I did enjoy it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. There was also a review of this on my blog if you would like to check that out. And then I picked up Nightshade by Andrea Cremer, and oh my god, I really enjoyed this, much more than I was expecting to. I was trying to find a book to read, and I was looking for my books, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know what I'm in the mood for, and then I saw that I needed to read Nightshade sometime soon because it was near the top of my to-read pile, and I was like, okay, actually I picked that up because I was in the mood for werewolves, and this is really fantastic. And it's about this girl who is the leader of a pack, and she is betrothed to another boy who's the leader of another pack, and they're supposed to join and their packs will merge as one and they will lead together like that. It's just part of the whole society of the werewolves and everything, and I really enjoyed this. To be perfectly honest, I wanted her to I was rooting for her to get together with the other boy, the pack boy, but she finds herself falling in love with a human boy, and it was really good. I think I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I picked up Wait For You by Jaylin. Jaylin is Jennifer L. Armentrout writing as a new adult author, and oh my god, I absolutely loved this. It was absolutely fantastic. It has become quickly one of my favourite contemporary novels. It's up there with Katie McGarry's writing, and their writing styles are so very similar in their own ways. I got sent this for a review from HarperCollins, and I'm so glad that I did. It's really incredible. It was about this girl who moves halfway across America to get away from her family and something that happened to her 3 years previously. She then walks towards her first class and walks literally into a boy named Cam Hamilton, and he is the hottest guy on campus. I love this. I love the characters and everything, and the whole everything. I can't even speak today, but I really love this, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and there is a review on my blog, and I will leave the link down below. Then I picked up My Soldier Steel by Rachel Vincent, and this is the 4th book in the Soul Screamers series by Rachel Vincent. I don't want to say much about this because it is the 4th book, but I really enjoyed this, and there is drama and action and things like that, and it was really fantastic. I didn't really like Kaylee's character in this one that much. I thought she was very kind of selfish and bitchy, and to be honest, I wanted to kind of strangle her. But I really did enjoy this book. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, as I have done with the rest of the series, and there's also a review on my blog, and I'll leave the link down below. And then, because I was on a bit of a contemporary kick at that time, I picked up Beautiful Disaster by Jamie Maguire. I'd heard so many good things about this book, so I was a little wary and excited at the same time. I was a little wary of this book because so many people loved it, and I was wondering whether it would live up to the hype. But luckily for me, it did. The first couple of pages I was a bit iffy about, and then suddenly it got really into it, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I was a bit worried that it wouldn't compare up to Wait For You by Jaylin, because that was an amazing contemporary novel, but it did. It is just as good. It was absolutely fantastic. About this girl, similar kind of circumstances, moves away from her hometown to go to college, and she meets the campus's walking one night stand, Travis, and I really loved this. I really did. It was a fantastic book, and I need to pick up the companion novel, which is told in Travis's point of view. So I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Then I picked up The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. This is a post-apocalyptic zombie-ish novel. I was a little bit wary about starting this, mainly because I was worried about what the Guardians and the Sisterhood and everything like this, and there was a little bit too much reference to God and everything, scripture, throughout the entire thing, and me being an atheist, it just annoyed me a little bit too much. It wasn't like it was shoving it down your throat, but it was just a bit too much. But I really did enjoy it when they started getting on with the action, and I picked this up and I finished it like less than a day later. It was really good, and it's a shame that the story is not continuing on. I know the next book is like a companion novel with different characters, which is a shame, but I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Then, finally, the last book I picked up in October, I read After Eden by Helen Douglas, and this is a proof copy that I got sent by Bloomsbury for a review. This is about a girl who falls in love with a new boy that comes around, and she finds that he is actually from the future, and he has taken along with him a biography of her best friend, and he is there to change the past so the future can be better. And I really enjoyed this, much more than I was expecting to. I didn't like the best friend at all. I know he's supposed to be a bit of a main focal point for it, but I really didn't like it. The relationship between Eden and the love interest Ryan, a little bit insta-lovey for my taste, but it wasn't so much so that it made me want to pull my hair out. But I really did enjoy this. There is a review on my blog if you'd like to check it out, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. So those are the 8 books that I read in the month of October. Tell me what books you read last month, because I really want to know what you're reading, and if you're planning to read anything in the month of November, let me know down below as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great night, and I'll have another video up for you soon. Happy reading. Bye!